Hello, I was playing with this box of Distress Crayon Watercolor kit today, and I wanted to show you what I made. And I'm going to show you first what's inside in this box. So you do get the Distress Black Soot ink from Ranger, and you do get a Ranger brush.
I'm not sure.
A Ranger brush. And you do get a set of kit number 2 crayons. You get a stamp, acrylic stamp, and you do get a stamp in here, acrylic block, and this is the acrylic stamp. So I did use some other stamps from Tim Holtz. I'll show you which ones I used, and then the directions here. So it tells you which side of the paper to color for if you're gonna do the palette water. It tells you to use the smooth side, and then if you're gonna color directly on the card, it tells you to use the rough side, because there's 2 sides to the watercolor paper. So it comes with 5 sheets. I did use them all. And so the first one that I used the rough side, so I did use the crayons, and then I stamped, and then I stamped the sentiment, and I did color in the bottom of the sentiment, and then I did hit so that I could do splatters. So I did different color splatters, and I think that came out pretty cool. So that was nice. And I did use my Ranger's Make Art to hold it down, and then in the back I did use it for the water to go down, to splatter down. So I did use that. The second one that I made was this one, and I did use the stamp that came with it, and I used this one. And I like how I put the bottom more darker than and the top more lighter. I was going for that. And then I did use the splatter again, and then I colored in the beauty. There is beauty and simplicity. So this one I used the smooth side, because this one I did not see the difference. I put the crayon here, and here I used the acrylic block, and I put the coloring here, and I picked it up with the brush and I colored it in. Here, this one, I just put the crayon on top, and then I dabbed it with some water, and I mixed it in. And it does tell you in the booklet how to do it. So that's the second one. And then the third one, I used the smooth side also, and that's what I used. I just used 3 colors, the green, the yellow, the orange, and I colored in the orange here. So this one says, out of limitations comes creativity, and I did use the stamp that came with it. So the other 2, I changed up the stamp. The first one, I used this stamp that I picked up in Tuesday Morning a long time ago. I used the butterfly, and then I used this sentiment where it says, live your dream with passion. So I used this Tim Holtz stamp that I picked up a long time ago. And this is how this one came out. And this one I like because I first wet it, and then I let it drip. I put a whole bunch of water on top, and I went down. And I did have a tissue underneath here so that I could drip it. If it was going to drip, it was going to drip into the paper, but it didn't. It just went straight like that, which I like. So that's the big butterfly in the sentiment. That's the 4th one. And I did use the rough side. The back is the soft. So that's the rough one. And again, I used this stamp, that little bird right there, and I used the word miss you, and I picked this up a long time ago also in Tuesday Morning. And so this is how it came. This one I didn't hit the splatter. I didn't flicker it. So I left that one. And this one I used this one. And so this one I used the crayons here. I stamped the little birdie. And then I stamped Miss You. And I think I'm going to send this to my daughter because she has a little bird that's always chirping. And so and me and her are always talking in FaceTime or in Zoom. And he thinks that my daughter is talking to him. So he starts talking to her. But it's funny how he wants to be in the conversation. So this, and then I flickered it with the colors that I used here, plus some blue and some purple. So I think that came out pretty nice for my first time using the Distress crayons. And I did pick up some earlier. I picked up one from Hobby Lobby, which was $3.24, which was cheaper than Tuesday Morning. I picked up set number 3. And then in Tuesday Morning, I picked up set number 4, 8, and 10. And these were $4.99 when I picked them up, I think 6 months ago. No, before COVID. It was before COVID. So it's a year and a half maybe. Oh, so those are I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And now with the one that came in the box is 5. So that was, I'm glad I picked them up because now I know how to use it, because the booklet tells me how to use it. And I'm sure YouTube shows you how to use these crayons also with Tim Holtz. He shows you how to use them. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And also I would love to have you subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos like this. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.